In the vast hall of the Galactic Council, the air buzzed with chatter and laughter. Alien leaders from different worlds gathered to discuss important matters. But today the focus was on Earth. Alex, a young human diplomat, sat quietly among the other representatives. He was nervous, but he knew this meeting was crucial. Earth needed allies, and he was determined to make them see the planet's true value. The council chamber was grand, filled with colorful banners and strange glowing symbols. At the center sat the council chair, a tall, silver-skinned alien named Xylox. His eyes glimmered with curiosity as he addressed the assembly. "Today we discuss the request from Earth," he announced. "But first, let us consider their place in the galaxy." A loud chuckle echoed from the back of the room. It was Grix, a bulky alien with green scales and sharp teeth. "Earth? What a joke!" he bellowed. "That tiny planet is nothing but a playground for apes. They think they can join us?" Laughter erupted around the hall, and Alex felt his heart sink. Xylox raised a hand, trying to calm the crowd. "Let us hear what the humans have to say. Alex, please share your thoughts." Alex stood up, swallowing his fear. The eyes of the council members turned towards him, some filled with amusement and others with curiosity. Taking a deep breath, Alex spoke. "Thank you, Council Chair. My name is Alex, and I represent Earth. We may be small, but we have a rich culture and great potential. Our people are innovative and resilient. We have made incredible advances in science and technology," Grix interrupted, waving a hand dismissively. "What advances?" "You can barely leave your planet without crashing!" "I wouldn't trust a human to pilot a ship." The laughter grew louder, drowning out Alex's voice. He could feel his cheeks burning. It seemed like the aliens were not just mocking Earth, they were mocking him. He clenched his fists, fighting back the urge to shout in anger. Xylox again tried to regain control of the meeting. "Let's allow Alex to finish. There must be something of value from Earth." The laughter died down, but the smirks remained. Alex continued, "We have developed new technologies that can change the universe. We can harness energy from our sun and use it to power entire cities. Our scientists have been working on breakthroughs that could benefit everyone here." He paused, hoping to catch their attention. "We even have ways to move celestial bodies." A murmur ran through the crowd. Some aliens looked intrigued, while others remained skeptical. Grix scoffed, crossing his arms. "You expect us to believe that? Show us proof or go back to your tiny planet." Alex's heart raced. This was his chance, but how could he prove something so incredible? "We are preparing a demonstration," he said, his voice steadying. "We want to show you what Earth can really do. Please give us a chance." Laughter filled the room again, but this time it was different. Some members of the council looked genuinely interested. Xylox nodded thoughtfully. "Very well. We will allow you to prepare your demonstration. But be warned. If you fail, Earth will be seen as nothing more than a curiosity." With that, the meeting adjourned, and Alex felt a mix of hope and dread. Outside the chamber, he could hear the whispers of the alien leaders, their laughter still echoing in his ears. As he walked away, he vowed to prove them wrong. Alex knew that Earth was more than just a small planet. It was full of potential and creativity. He returned to his team, ready to brainstorm ideas for the demonstration. They would show the galaxy that humans were not to be underestimated. As the sun set over Earth, casting a golden glow on the horizon, Alex felt a spark of determination. He would not let the Council's mockery define his planet. They would see Earth's true importance, and he would be the one to show them. The challenge ahead was daunting, but Alex was ready to fight for Earth's place in the galaxy. Back on Earth, Alex sat in a dimly lit conference room with a group of scientists and government leaders. The mood was tense. They had just returned from the Galactic Council, and the laughter of the aliens still echoed in his mind. They needed to prepare for the upcoming demonstration, but they also had a secret that could change everything. Dr. Emily Carter, a brilliant scientist with messy hair and glasses that always slipped down her nose, spoke up first. "We need to come up with something amazing for the Council. They mocked us, and we have to prove them wrong." Alex nodded, feeling the weight of responsibility on his shoulders. "I know we can do it, but we need to use our best technology. There's something I want to show you all." He pulled out a small device that looked like a remote control. It was a prototype they had been working on in secret. "What is that?" asked Captain James, the military leader, raising an eyebrow. "This," Alex said, holding it up for everyone to see, "is a device that can shift celestial bodies. We've been testing it using energy from the sun, and the results have been promising. If we can harness this technology, we can show the Council that we are not just a weak planet." The room fell silent as everyone absorbed this information. Dr. Carter looked intrigued. "Are you serious? We can actually move planets? That's incredible!" "Exactly," Alex replied. "But we need to be careful. This technology is still in its early stages, and we have to make sure it works perfectly. If we fail, it could make things worse for us." Captain James frowned. "And what if the aliens try to sabotage us? They laughed at us before. They won't just sit back and let us succeed. We need to be ready for anything," Alex said, determination in his voice. "Let's prepare the demonstration, and we'll make sure to keep this technology secret until the last moment." The team spent days working hard. They gathered resources and set up a large testing site in the desert, away from prying eyes. Scientists worked day and night to fine-tune the device, while engineers constructed a massive platform to showcase the technology. As the deadline approached, excitement grew among the team. They knew that if they could successfully demonstrate the device, it would change how the galaxy viewed Earth. But deep down, Alex couldn't shake the feeling of doubt. What if something went wrong? One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow across the desert, Alex took a moment to reflect. He thought about the Council's mocking faces and felt a fire ignite inside him. They were about to witness something incredible, and he couldn't let fear hold him back. The day of the demonstration arrived, and the team gathered at the testing site. The massive platform stood in the center, surrounded by equipment and bright lights. Scientists checked their instruments, while military personnel secured the area. The tension was palpable. "Are we ready?" Alex asked, looking at everyone. "Almost," Dr. Carter replied, her eyes shining with excitement. "Just a few more adjustments." As they prepared, Alex glanced at the sky. He knew that the Council would be watching closely. They had invited representatives from several alien races, curious to see if humanity could deliver on its promise. "Okay, everyone," Alex said, his voice steady. "This is it. Let's show them what Earth can do." With a nod, Dr. Carter activated the device. A low hum filled the air, growing louder as the machine came to life. Lights flickered and the ground trembled slightly. The team exchanged nervous glances, but Alex stood firm. Suddenly, a beam of energy shot from the device towards the nearby rocky formation. The rocks glowed bright, and slowly, they began to shift. The ground shook violently, and Alex felt a rush of adrenaline. "This is working!" he shouted, his heart racing. The rocks moved seamlessly, demonstrating the power of the device. The team erupted in cheers, but Alex's mind raced. He realized this was just the beginning. They had to be ready for the Council's response, and he could only hope they would be impressed instead of angry. As the dust settled, Alex smiled, knowing that they had taken a giant step forward. But in the back of his mind, he wondered what the Council would think, and if they would truly accept Earth's significance in the galaxy. The day of the demonstration finally arrived, and the atmosphere at the testing site was electric. Alex stood at the center of the large platform, surrounded by his team. They had spent weeks preparing for this moment, and now the eyes of the galaxy would be upon them. Representatives from the Galactic Council were arriving soon, eager to see if humanity could deliver on its promise. Dr. Emily Carter checked the readings on her tablet one last time. "Everything is ready, Alex. The device is fully powered and calibrated. We just need to wait for the Council to arrive." As Alex looked around, he could see the nervousness on everyone's faces. The engineers were tightening bolts and double-checking connections, while the scientists whispered excitedly among themselves. He felt a wave of anxiety wash over him. What if something went wrong? What if the Council laughed again? But he pushed those thoughts aside, determined to focus on the task at hand. Suddenly, a sleek alien ship descended from the sky, landing gracefully near the platform. The doors opened, and the Council members emerged, their eyes scanning the area. Xylox, the silver-skinned leader, stepped forward, flanked by Grix and other alien representatives. "Welcome to Earth's demonstration," Alex called out, trying to sound confident. "Today we will show you our power and potential." Xylox nodded, his expression serious. "Let us see what you have prepared, human. We are eager to witness this demonstration." Days turned into weeks, and the Council summoned Alex and his team back to the Galactic Council chamber. This time, the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. As they entered the Grand Hall, Alex noticed that more alien representatives were present, their expressions a mix of curiosity and skepticism. Xylox greeted them, his silver skin glinting in the light. "Welcome back, humans. Your demonstration has stirred much discussion across the galaxy. We wish to hear your plans moving forward." Alex stepped forward, trying to appear confident. "Thank you for giving us another chance. We understand your concerns, and we want to assure you that our technology can be used for good. We propose a series of joint projects where we can work together to solve common problems." "Such as?" asked Grix, his voice skeptical. "We could start with disaster relief," Dr. Carter suggested. "We can use our technology to shift debris after earthquakes or build structures quickly in response to natural disasters. This would save lives." The council members murmured among themselves. Alex held his breath, hoping they would see the value in their proposal. After a moment, Xylox nodded. "This is a good start. However, we must have strict guidelines in place to ensure this technology is used responsibly." Alex smiled, feeling a rush of hope. "Absolutely. We are ready to cooperate and follow any guidelines you set. We want to earn your trust." The discussion continued, and for the first time, Alex felt like they were making real progress. The council was asking questions and engaging with their ideas. After hours of deliberation, they reached a tentative agreement to begin a joint project focusing on disaster relief. As the meeting concluded, Alex and his team felt a surge of pride. They had moved from being the mockery of the galaxy to earning a new reputation. They were no longer seen as a weak and unimportant planet. Instead, they were emerging as valuable partners. When they returned to Earth, the news was full of excitement. Headlines celebrated the new partnership with the Galactic Council, and people all over the planet felt a renewed sense of hope. Alex received countless messages of support and congratulations from friends and strangers alike. In the following weeks, the joint projects began. Earth and the Galactic Council collaborated on disaster simulations, practicing how to use the shifting technology in real-life scenarios. The results were promising, and each successful exercise built stronger bonds between the two factions. However, Alex knew that they still had challenges ahead. There were alien factions that remained wary of humans and their newfound power. Some believed humanity was still a threat and would do anything to undermine their progress. But Alex remained focused on the future. As he stood on a hill overlooking the testing site, he felt a sense of determination. Earth had a chance to prove itself in the galaxy, and he was ready to fight for their place among the stars. Together with his team, he would work tirelessly to ensure that humanity's reputation was one of strength, cooperation, and peace. The journey had just begun, and he was prepared for whatever challenges lay ahead. The sun set over Earth, casting a golden glow across the horizon. But there was little comfort in its warmth. Alex stood in the command center, his face lit by the glow of monitors displaying alerts and reports. Tension filled the air, and he could feel it in his bones. Despite their progress with the Galactic Council, a new threat loomed. Intelligence reports indicated that a faction within the Galactic Council, led by a powerful alien named Zarkon, had begun to rally against Earth. Zarkon was known for his aggressive stance and distrust of humanity. He believed the humans were a threat that must be contained or destroyed. Alex knew that if they did not act swiftly, everything they had worked for could crumble. "Alex, we need to discuss our strategy," Dr. Emily Carter said, her voice urgent. She stood beside him, her eyes filled with determination. "Zarkon is gaining support. If he convinces the Council to turn against us, we'll be in serious trouble." Alex nodded, understanding the gravity of the situation. "We can't let that happen. We need to show the Council that we are not a threat. We have to prove our intentions are genuine." The team gathered in the command center, and Alex outlined a bold plan. "We will organize a massive demonstration of our technology, but this time we will include the Council. We will work together to show how we can solve a major problem facing the galaxy: interplanetary pollution. If we can successfully clean up a polluted planet, it will show everyone that we are allies, not enemies." The team nodded, each member feeling the weight of the task ahead. They chose a nearby planet suffering from severe pollution. The plan was risky, but Alex knew it was their best shot. They would invite representatives from the Galactic Council, including those loyal to Zarkon, to witness the operation firsthand. Days passed in a whirlwind of activity. The team worked tirelessly, preparing the shifting technology and creating a detailed plan. They knew they had to be perfect. There was no room for error. When the day of the demonstration arrived, the atmosphere was thick with anticipation. The team set up their equipment on the polluted planet, which was covered in thick, toxic fog. Alien ships descended and the council members arrived, including Zarkon. He looked around, his expression skeptical as he surveyed the grim landscape. "Are you sure you can fix this?" Zarkon sneered. "You humans are always full of empty promises." Alex stepped forward, determined not to back down. "We are here to show you the power of cooperation. We can help this planet and demonstrate that we mean no harm." The demonstration began. Alex and his team activated their technology, directing beams of energy toward the polluted areas. As they worked together with alien representatives, the results were immediate. The beams broke down toxins and began to restore the environment. Slowly, the fog began to lift, revealing the beauty beneath. Alien plants started to bloom, and the sky turned a brilliant blue. The sight was breathtaking, and even Zarkon couldn't hide his astonishment. "Impressive," he muttered, crossing his arms. But one demonstration does not erase your past. As they continued the operation, something unexpected happened. A powerful storm began to form on the planet, threatening to disrupt their efforts. Dark clouds rolled in, and the winds picked up, howling like a beast. The team's equipment struggled against the fierce elements. "Emily! Can we stabilize the beams?" Alex shouted, his heart racing. "We're trying!" she replied, her fingers flying over the controls. "But the storm is too strong." Zarkon watched, his face a mixture of concern and glee. "See? This is why we should never have trusted humans. They can't even control a simple storm." But Alex refused to give up. "We need to work together. Everyone, focus on the technology. Let's combine our strengths." He rallied the team and the council members, directing their energy into a single, focused beam. The storm raged around them, but with combined efforts, they managed to stabilize the environment and push back the worst of the storm. As the storm began to clear, sunlight broke through the clouds. The once polluted planet was now transforming before their eyes. It was a miracle, a testament to what they could achieve when they worked together. Zarkon stood silent, his expression shifting from skepticism to respect. The other council members murmured among themselves, their attitudes softening. They had witnessed the power of collaboration firsthand. "Perhaps we were wrong," Zarkon admitted begrudgingly. "Maybe humans have a place in the galaxy after all." With the storm finally receding, the team cheered, filled with relief and triumph. Alex looked around at his team, their faces lit with hope and pride. They had faced their fears and emerged stronger. The demonstration proved to be a turning point. The council decided to support Earth, and Zarkon, though still cautious, agreed to work with humanity moving forward. Alex knew the journey was far from over, but they had made a critical step toward building a future among the stars. As they returned to Earth, Alex couldn't help but smile. They had not only shifted a mountain, they had shifted perceptions, too. Together, they had forged a new beginning for humanity, one filled with hope, collaboration, and the promise of a brighter future.